Welcome to my YouTube channel, Beatrice Bayou Art. Here, I promote a slow pace of life, a mindset that encourages you to live in self-awareness and that helps you make decisions that benefit your well-being, becoming a fulfilled and happy person. I promise that your time on my channel will be an oasis of tranquility and peace that will give you the mental comfort you need. Today I will paint a seascape inspired by the place where me and my son David lived during a beautiful period of our lives not long ago. This place is called Santa Cruz, Holy Cross, and it's a lonely beach on the Atlantic shore in Portugal. Santa Cruz, as the Portuguese people pronounce it, is a state of mind, not a place packed up with holiday makers. It's a place where everyone seems to have left, a place of simplicity and modesty, where rent is cheaper than anywhere else, where shops are rare and open only on certain days of the week because of the small number of inhabitants. The ocean water is ice cold even in the middle of summer. The waves are giant. Here, it's just you and God. Santa Cruz is where I found peace after one of the most troubled times of my life. While I will be painting, I will tell you about how to rise above suffering and unfulfillment, about how to find your peace, your dignity, and the meaning of life. I decided to withdraw to Santa Cruz when I began to realize that my life was spent entirely in exhaustion and stress. Being a single parent, I was constantly dominated by the idea of being efficient, productive, and fast. I had noticed that my little boy, who was only 13 at the time, was also tortured by an overcrowded schedule at school and by never-ending homework. We were both living an exhausting routine in a society where we were asked to do as much as possible in as little time as possible. In addition to all the daily ordeal, I was also at the end of a stage in my life in which I had been desperately searching for love, believing that my happiness and motivation had to come from a soulmate. I had tried for years to find a partner who would be a rock for me and David, a fortress and a source of joy and fulfillment. One day, I suddenly woke up from the nightmare of repeated disappointments, understanding once again that me and David are and will remain each other's rocks and fortresses, that we are sufficient for ourselves and for each other, and that the joy of living comes from multiple sources, not only from the love of a partner. The joy of living comes from the waves, from the blue sky, from the fine sand, from the voice of a seagull, from the sun, from the flowers, and from remaining a child at heart. Suddenly, we were free, not bound to a life full of responsibilities, not exhausted by the rigors of society, by financial needs. In this new world, there were just us and the ocean. I also realized that we were not obliged to live a life of absurd responsibilities, chased by schedules and tasks imposed by others. Slowly cut things out until you're left only with what you love, with what's necessary, and with what makes you happy. That's what David and I did. Living isolated by the ocean, we didn't need many things. Everything was much cheaper than in a developed city. I no longer needed a day job that kept me busy the entire day. I could live simpler and cheaper on my art and earn life's most precious resource, time. Time for David, time for my thoughts, time for my art, time to gaze at the ocean and the sunset. Suddenly, the struggle and the sadness disappeared from our eyes. We had plenty of time to walk, to play, to run free. Freedom is a gift given to us by our Creator at birth. Unfortunately, too soon in life, society takes this great gift away from us. In Santa Cruz, however, we regained the gift of freedom, living a more balanced, meaningful life, slowing things down and appreciating the world around us and the little things that we were owning, books, paintings, and toys. I wouldn't have known myself so deeply if I hadn't allowed myself to slow down the pace of living. If I hadn't let go of everything that was cluttering up my life and come down to what really matters, peace of mind. I allowed silence and stillness to take center stage in my life. A few years passed and we remained the same quiet and humble people. Life and happenings took us to other places. But me and David promised each other that wherever we are, we will keep our pace, silence, and peace. Anything that costs you your peace and quiet, it's not worth it. Our time is a personal gift given to us by our Creator, whoever that might be. And yet, we give too much of our peace and time to others. We spend hours on the phone talking pointlessly or watching what others are doing. We try too hard to receive love and attention from others. If you spend all this time and energy on yourself and your life's mission, you would make a paradise out of your life. And when you make a paradise out of your life, miraculously, everyone else wants to be a part of your paradise too. The same people who didn't want you when you were giving them your peace and your time. We chase others so much, especially those who didn't want us. We want the attention and the love of others, when in fact, all the love we need is within us and next to us. So stop giving your time and peace to others. Allocate that time to your mission and enjoy your freedom and peace. When I stopped rushing through life and giving too much time to friends, partners, to my career, I started to really know what the joy of living means, to enjoy my life moment by moment. When you are frantically searching for the love of others, you are missing out on the most important moments of your life. When you make art or when you write, you spend a lot of time with yourself, in your own world and in your imagination. I have spent most of my life in my paintings and books, in my dream world. Your mind is begging you to calm down, to slow down. Do your mind a favor. Do yourself the favor of slowing down, of living in acceptance. Stop desperately seeking the love of others. Stop and feed your soul. Give up everything that costs you your peace, and above all, forgive so that you can be free. Forgive everyone, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to live in peace. By forgiving them, you're not doing them a favor. By forgiving them, you are doing yourself a favor. The favor of living in peace. Forgive yourself too for not knowing better. Today is the day you decide to earn back your freedom. Today is the day you cut the chains of the old world that was holding you prisoner. Today, you will find the peace and the joy of living. The freedom to be happy without finding out why they didn't love you, why they didn't want you, why you don't earn more, why you were fired, why you didn't get the job. You have the right to change your mind. You have the right to give up plans that are too big. You have the right to get rid of the things you no longer need, the things that cost you too much. You have the right to move away from people who disturb your peace. You have the right to simplify your life, your schedule. You have the right to change your job. You have the right to not answer the phone. You have the right to rest your soul. Today, you're free to fly.